Scottie Scheffler was born on June 21, 1996, in Ridgewood, New Jersey. He was the youngest of 4 children in a close-knit family. When he was around 6 years old, his family moved to Dallas, Texas, after the September 11 attacks. That move indeed turned out to be pivotal for his future in golf. In Dallas, he had access to better weather and golf facilities, which gave him more chances to practice all year round. Scottie wasn't like most kids. From a very young age, he showed a strong interest in golf. His parents bought him a set of plastic clubs when he was just 3 years old, and by the time he was 7, he was already playing competitively. His parents, Scott and Diane Scheffler, were very involved in his upbringing. His dad stayed home to help with Scottie and his siblings, while his mom worked as the chief operating officer at a law firm. They weren't a flashy or wealthy family, but they were deeply supportive. That foundation gave Scottie the calm and humble attitude that people now admire about him. He began taking lessons at Royal Oaks Country Club in Dallas, where he met coach Randy Smith. Smith had trained major champions before, and he quickly recognized the potential in young Scottie. But what made Scottie stand out amongst his peers wasn't just talent. It was discipline, come rain, come sunshine. He practiced, he watched professionals, listened closely to advice, and stayed patient even when things didn't go his way. As a teenager, Scottie was already winning tournaments under the American Junior Golf Association and gaining national attention. In 2013, he won the prestigious U.S. Junior Amateur Championship. That same year, at just 17 years old, he qualified for the U.S. Open. Though he didn't make the cut, it signaled to others that Scottie was the real deal. He attended Highland Park High School in Dallas, where he won the Texas State Individual Golf Championship 4 times in a row. In his senior year, he played with a stress fracture in his foot, wore a walking boot between rounds, and still managed to win. His overall high school performances were filled with grit and quiet brilliance. Scottie then went to continue his journey at the University of Texas at Austin, joining one of the top collegiate golf programs in the United States. At Texas, he was surrounded by elite talent and top-level coaching. As a freshman, he was named the Phil Mickelson Freshman of the Year in 2015. Throughout his college career, he helped Texas win 3 straight Big 12 championships. He also performed well in national tournaments and continued to build a reputation for consistency and calmness under pressure. While still an amateur, he represented the United States in international team events. In 2017, he played in the Walker Cup, a prestigious competition between the U.S. and Great Britain and Ireland. He played an important role in helping the U.S. team secure a dominant victory. That kind of team play, combined with his steady hand, showed that he had the temperament needed for the professional stage. Scottie turned professional in 2018 after finishing his college golf career at the University of Texas. Like most new pros, he didn't jump straight onto the PGA Tour. He started out on the lower-level Korn Ferry Tour, where many young golfers prove themselves before making it to the top level. In his first season, he showed solid form. In 2019, he won twice on the Korn Ferry Tour, once at the Evans Scholars Invitational and again at the Nationwide Children's Hospital Championship. These wins were important not just for his confidence, but also because they earned him his PGA Tour card for the 2020 season. His rookie year on the PGA Tour was steady and consistent, but he didn't win any tournaments. In August 2020, he shot a remarkable 59 during the second round of the Northern Trust, one of the FedEx Cup playoff events. It was only the 12th sub-60 round in PGA Tour history at the time. That performance helped cement his status as a rising player. Later that season, he was named the PGA Tour Rookie of the Year. Scottie kept building on that momentum. In 2021, he played on the U.S. Ryder Cup team at Whistling Straits. Despite being a rookie, he beat world number 1 Jon Rahm in singles play on the final day. That kind of performance on a global stage showed that he could hold his own against the best. But it was in 2022 that his career took a major step forward. In February, he won his first PGA Tour event at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. That win was a breakthrough, and it was quickly followed by 2 more victories: the Arnold Palmerinvitational and the WGC Dell Technologies Match Play. In just a matter of weeks, Scheffler went from a promising player to one of the top names on tour. Then came April 2022. At Augusta National, Scottie won the Masters tournament, his first major championship. He led for most of the tournament and stayed composed on the final day, finishing with a 3-shot victory. That win not only gave him the iconic green jacket, but also solidified his position as the #1 ranked golfer in the world. In truth, his playing style isn't flashy. He doesn't hit the ball the farthest or make the most noise, but his game is reliable and well-rounded. He's also often praised for his sportsmanship and respectful attitude toward the game. After the Masters, he continued to perform well, finishing near the top in many events and consistently making cuts. In 2023, he won the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass, one of the biggest events outside the 4 majors. He also continued to compete in majors and maintain a position near the top of the world rankings. Scheffler's professional career had been marked by steady progress rather than sudden jumps. He didn't burst onto the scene with a lot of hype, but he earned his place through consistent performances and a level-headed approach to the game. His success comes from preparation, discipline, and a clear sense of purpose, both on and off the course. While many athletes chase fame, Scottie seems more focused on his craft and his values. He lives a relatively quiet life in Texas with his wife Meredith, whom he met in high school. Faith is a big part of his life, and he often talks about staying grounded and not letting golf define his entire identity. His team, including his longtime coach Randy Smith and caddy Ted Scott, has remained stable, helping him stay focused and comfortable on the tour. Scottie Scheffler might not be the loudest figure in golf, but his result indeed speaks clearly. He's now a major winner, a former world #1, and one of the most respected players on the PGA Tour. And even though he's already achieved a lot, it feels like he's just getting started. Want to hear more motivational stories? Please hit the like, share, and drop your thoughts on the next global superstar you want to hear about. And we'll see you next time.